First of all, I should say that because I'm a self-employed person and I believe in what I do believe to some extent in advertising. I think that advertising is at best merely announcing to people what you are offering, and that's a good thing, particularly if you believe in what you're doing. And if you don't believe in what you're doing, then why are you doing it? Past a certain degree, obviously it becomes intrusive and starts to be more about trying to sell stuff rather than advertising the quality of your products or your goods and services. I also think that you should monetize your videos even if you're not going to make any money out of them, because if you do that, you are supporting YouTube and Google, and for whatever reason they have chosen to run themselves in this way, this site uses up a heck of a lot of bandwidth, a heck of a lot of storage, and all that has got to be paid for. So I don't have a problem with YouTube and Google doing AdSense. However, I do also want to point out that I think AdSense is a mirage, and I'll tell you why. I have two channels, as you know. This channel has, although half of the views are hidden, this channel has had something like 70,000 views or whatever. That's not very many, obviously, and that's not going to trigger off any kind of AdSense checks coming to me. But the other channel has about 500,000 views, as I keep saying, and it's going up. And it's connected to AdSense accounts and all that sort of thing, and it's verified, they know my address, all that stuff. 500,000 views, I have never received a check from them ever. Now, you would think I consider that to be a problem. However, I don't, because the real money in YouTube is not from AdSense. Now, first of all, it's not about the money, obviously. It's actually about talking to people face to face and that kind of thing, showing people how to become more self-sufficient and so on as far as this channel is concerned. Yeah, that's fine, although, you know, why would you turn money away if you've got it? But I don't think advertising really works for the individual person so much as providing a platform for them and enabling them, their videos to be out there. And the reason for it is this. Suppose you've monetized your adverts with video ads. What you're doing there is you are trying people's patience, because they have to watch the video before they even get to yours. They're going to be losing attention. They are going to be annoyed by your advert, quite possibly, and they are not going to be interested by the time your video starts in what you've got to say. You've already thrown away a lot of your audience. Also, if people are going to click on ads, which they should, because it provides YouTube and Google with money and therefore enables us to use this platform, that means that you are going to want their ad to be more interesting than what you've got to offer yourself. Otherwise, you will compete with them. You are encouraging them not to watch your video if you take that attitude. Now, that's a bit of an odd thing to do. So I think that there are problems there. So you're trying their patience, and you're also sort of wanting your own video to be less interesting and trying to reduce your own views, which I think is a bit strange. There are loads of other ways of making money if that's what you want to do, and I'm not saying that's what it's all about, from YouTube. And I have already done such things. For a start, it's a shop window. It's also good publicity. You come across well. Suppose you're looking for a job. You can send people in the direction of your YouTube channel, and they will see how you are, and you believe in what you're doing and so forth, and then you'll be able to possibly get a job. It acts as a CV, as it were. You can use it as a sort of audition space. For example, my wife, somebody asked her when she went to a venue about poetry whether she had any YouTube videos so that they could see how she was as a performance poet. And there are other things as well. For example, obviously you can do the fairly obvious thing of selling merchandise. You can also just come across well so that you are creating a good impression to people. And yeah, if you believe in what you're doing, then that's what you want to do. And there are obviously more obvious things like just selling stuff directly, which I've managed to do, such as books, ebooks, and obviously the homemade Skype stuff. So there's all of that. But AdSense, not so much. AdSense is about supporting YouTube and Google and keeping them going. It's not about getting money directly for yourself. And as far as I can tell, that never happens. I've had 500,000 views on the other channel, never seen a penny. So, you know, I don't really think there's much point in AdSense as a direct source of income, but you do have to remember that you should probably advertise as a way of helping this site keep going. See you tomorrow.